Hi everybody, welcome to Dancingluna Tarot. This is going to be a love reading for the sign of Virgo. This is a general reading, so it won't resonate with every Virgo. And that's okay. Take what you need and leave the rest. And so we're just going to start out by asking what's going on with the person that you're thinking about as you sat down to watch this reading. There's like a name that's coming through really heavy, like Les or Liesel or Leslie. So that might be of significance to someone who is watching this reading. I'm just going to throw that out there. It's coming in really heavy. So it may just mean that there's something in here that someone needs to hear today whose that name is of significance to. What's going on with Virgo and their person? It's going to go one more time so we get a nice clean reading. What's going on with Virgo's person? Okay, let's see what else comes out. You know what? I knew the sun was going to come out. So I get sometimes messages through the water, and the song "Come On Baby Let the Sun Shine In" was like hooking off the water, and there was like a visual of a sun in there, and all I could think of is that there's sun energy all over this reading, and there is a sun. So I love it when I get confirmations like that. Okay, let's see. We're gonna get a couple more cards. Okay. Let's see, why is Four of Swords here? So you've got the Lover's card here. This could be like a soul recognition kind of person here, like that, you know, that either your person feels like when they met you that they recognized your soul, like that there was a familiarity there. Yeah, like this is like when this comes up in this with you know, supportive cards surrounding it, it very much is coming through as like a there's a sense here of a divine partnership. This person may just be feeling you on a soul level. The energies could be vice versa, but you know, I feel like your person though is going through some kind of recovery period where they're still healing from something. So, and you've got an Ace of Swords here, and you know, aces in a lot of decks, yeah, they're new beginnings, right? But to me, when this card in this deck in particular comes out, this is sometimes can be a person who's not communicating a lot verbally, or like through text or talk or whatever. This is more of a person who's like thinking about you so heavy that you can feel it. You can feel that they're thinking about you, because it's like they're always present in your thoughts too. And a lot of times that happens like when one person is thinking heavy about the other person, there's like telepathing happening there. So and that would make sense with the Lover's card here. This person feels a lot of warmth and joy from this connection. There's a lot of harmony with the Sun card. So that's definitely what is going on inside of your person internally, in terms of this connection. I feel like because your person's in a bit of a recovery phase, they're having to like make a decision to either like come in to this fully, or, you know, it's like they're trying to decide if they want to come out of this recovery time and like really dive into this. Let's see, why are Justice and Page of Swords here? Page of Swords is a learner, so I don't know, you know, if your person's sort of like diving into like learning about how they go about like recovering. They're learning how to let go. Your person is learning how to let go. Okay, so first of all, let's just look. There's one more card here. So your person is deciding, you know, they're making a decision here. They're like internally, they're trying to make this decision about whether to come into this union. And this is kind of cool to see a Lover's card and a Four of Wands card. I think this person sees you as someone who could be their long-term potential like fit, you know. Four of Wands can definitely be a marriage card, although it also can just be talking about union. And we have divine union here. So this person is sort of like sitting, getting balanced, but also this is what's in their head. They're like heavy in their head about this connection and the warmth that they feel from this connection. But they're also in a process right now of getting stronger, getting their strength, getting in their power. They're learning how to let go. They're learning how to let go of something. I don't know what that is for your person. It could be old ways of doing things. It could be, they could be learning how to navigate in terms of love. They could be, because this is such a strong connection, they could be sort of mediating within themselves. Like, you know how when you meet somebody and it's such a strong connection, and you almost have to sometimes take a step back and because it's like you always want to be around that person, you want to be with that person, you never stop thinking about that person. They may be like mediating those type of thoughts, because you know sometimes it can be a little bit uncomfortable when you're feeling like such a strong connection with someone. They may be like mediating, kind of getting into the ability of like not like wanting to follow that urge of like clinging on to it too tightly. It's like they're trying to learn the balance between holding on too tight and detaching, because Queen of Swords can be very detached. And this is a learning card. So if we're looking at it in sequence, we're looking at learning about the need to let go and to practice the art of detachment. So this may be just something internally that your person is sort of learning about within themselves. And that, I guess, you know, that would be a really good thing for someone to be kind of like in the quest of learning. But it may be a little bit holding them back from making this decision to jump into that, like, because they may be sort of still recovering from something a past trauma, a past hurt. So, you know, that may be playing into like what it is that they're learning. They may be learning how to kind of balance their emotions between holding on and letting go, if that makes sense. Because Queen of Swords is pretty good at detaching and letting go and not being super emotional about things, but she's a good dialoguer. She's pretty clear with her words. So I don't feel like this is a person who's like here to like deceive you or anything like that. It's like they're feeling all the right things, but they're also sort of dealing with this other aspect of recovering from something. And I just feel like they're really heavy trying to mediate like their internal world between holding on and letting go. So that's interesting. It'd be nice to see somebody work through things like that in a balanced way. There's balance here. These cards are sort of opposite of each other, right? This is a holding on too tight, and this one is like she's like mastered the art of detaching, somewhat emotionally. She's not emotionless, but she can be sort of like not, she doesn't cling on to things, Queen of Swords. She has ability to let go and sit in her strength. So there's balance here happening, okay? All right, Virgo, let's look at what's coming up in the near future, in the upcoming energy. I'm just going to grab a different deck. What's coming up with Virgo and their person in mutual energy in the near future? Coming up with Virgo and their person in the near future in mutual energy. Okay, we have the Lovers card right at the bottom of the deck, so this is confirmation that this is something, there's something deeper going on here. This is This is like a soul tie connection, Virgo. The Four of Swords that came up in the beginning is a recovery card. So you're only the one who would know, like, what is it that your person is in recovery from? It could be many things. It could be a number of things. Man, this tower is just popping out everywhere today. It's really interesting. Like, why is everybody going through tower moments? Okay. Okay, why is the tower here? Now we need to know, because towers can just be so many different things. Okay, nice. Okay, so Virgo, so where we start is there will be more leaving behind of things that have been painful. And this guy's walking right towards a mountain. He's walking right towards a new possibility. He's walking towards a 9 of Cups. He's walking away from 8 of Cups and towards 9 of Cups. So this is kind of like leaving behind things that haven't worked in the past. And if this is in the mutual energy, then that's beautiful. And what's following that is the Sun card. And that's, you know, we talked about that before. This is warmth, joy, success. I love the Sun card because it just embodies like so much warmth and such a good warm feeling, right? So this is in the mutual energy, which is really nice. And then we have it's interesting that this follows 8 of Cups because we have a tower moment, but it's followed by a Wheel of Fortune. So this Wheel of Fortune is here to sort of like pull things out of this upheaval and things that happened that were really hard, and things that were like disturbing and traumatic. And it makes sense if your person is going through a recovery period from something, whatever that might be. After a tower always comes like a clear, peaceful path. And you've got the wheel just pulling it right out of tower, which means everything changing and shifting for the better. You know, and especially coming out of a tower, right? It's like the wheel is here to say where things have been really hard, things are definitely you're gonna see some massive improvement. This is going to be a time in the near future in this connection of laying down burdens, things that have been heavy and hard to deal with and hard to carry. This is going to be a time of completion of carrying these burdens. It's time to lay these wands down. In this connection, whatever has been heavy it's shifting, right? And then you've got this Ace of Swords, which is a clear new beginning. This Ace of Swords comes through and it cuts through all the BS. I love Ace of Swords as a new beginning. It's coming in with clarity, and it's coming in with truth, and it's coming in to cut away any BS, right? And then you've got a whole King of Swords ending this out, which is like, this is a protective energy. This is a very clear energy. There's nothing cloudy happening here. This is decisive energy. This is dialogue. There will be clear communication here in this connection between the two of you, as you navigate through laying these burdens down. You know, this is beautiful. There's a lot of joy here in this connection in the upcoming. However, near future could be a week, it could be a month, it could be 3 months. You know, everybody's timeline is going to be different, but there is going to be truth and clarity here. Truth and clarity with this new beginning. And this is really beautiful. I love this for you, Virgo. And I love that the Wheel of Fortune is here. This is sort of divinely guided. This is a like a karmic shift, like where things have been hard for people who really don't deserve for things to be hard. This is like sort of destiny stepping in and saying, hey, we're gonna make things a little I'm gonna, you know, give you a little something in your favor. And that's like Wheel of Fortune, and then following that the Ace of Swords is just sort of like almost a gift in a way, if you will. So that's really beautiful. All right, Virgo, hopefully this resonated with you. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me grow the channel. And if it didn't, you can always watch your sun, moon, and rising. You might find more information in your other placements. And I really want to just thank you for supporting the channel and coming out and receiving this reading today. All right, stay blessed, Virgo.